Hello, welcome to the King's Corner. It is great to be back in the King's Corner. We are back in Arkansas.
I never thought I'd be so excited to be in the King's Corner.
I know it. We have been traveling now for about 4.5, 5 hours. We just got back from QuakeCon. We are, well, I can't talk for we. This part of we is give out. We had a great time. It was wonderful. We're here to talk, though. We're here to talk Fallout 76 and all things QuakeCon. We wanted to talk to you. We know it's late, but I've got 5 pages of notes here I want to talk to you about. And some awesome stuff, guys. If you're not excited about Fallout 76 and you like Fallout at all, you're going to be excited after this KingCast. If not, I did a terrible job because they are totally remaking the game, and it is going to be a full-fledged RPG of massive, well, it's going to be better than Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas if they pull it off from what they're trying to do. So prove it, King. Well, I'm going to tell you what they said, and it's wow. So anyway, like I said, I've got a lot of notes here to go over. I know I've been tweeting all day. I'm going to crosses his arms. I'm going to go over some things I haven't tweeted. Then I'm going to start going over some things I have.
He actually has things he didn't tweet.
Y'all feel free to ask questions. Jump in at any time. I'll try. One thing I didn't tweet, some of the new weapons they're going to do. They're actually bringing in bows and arrows. Now, not crossbows. They're bringing in like new curve and recurve, and what's the ones that are compound and recurve bows. And you're going to actually be able to put dynamite on the arrows and shoot the arrows. And he mentioned
she missed us a little bit.
Jeff Garner mentioned the Dukes of Hazzard. You remember?
He did. That was hilarious. So I have a question. You and I haven't talked about this.
You remember where you could shoot the arrows with the dynamite, which reminds me of New Vegas. Do you remember you had dynamite in New Vegas? And that just brought back New Vegas to me. That's the last time that we had dynamite in a Fallout game that I can remember anyway. Go ahead.
Did you notice the time on stage? And it could just be pure like fandom. You know, like sometimes you're so enamored by people that you imagine things that don't really happen. You know, like Sheldon on Big Bang, right? Did you notice the time that it felt like Jeff Garner saw us sitting there and just stared for a minute on the front row? I was like, we are on the front row. I could actually go up there right now and just
we were on the very front row.
Like questions, but security probably wouldn't have appreciated it too much. So we were on the front row. It was pretty stinking cool.
Hey everybody! I know we got
you guys.
We've got a lot of people on here already, so y'all hit that like button.
And excuse Candy and Elvis. They are Elvis is tucked in now. He's happy we're home, but Candy's like the little 2-year-old that's mom and dad have come home, and she's like, oh my goodness.
We've been gone for 4 days, but we're going to try to do this quick. We're not going to stretch it out for an hour and have a lot of fun. And all. This is going to be information dump, so I'm going to try to keep the queen quiet and petting the dog.
She just like crawled down.
Okay, here we go. We'll talk nuclear winter first. As y'all probably heard, they are going to release Morgantown, and y'all probably have the dates in front of you, and I don't have the dates sitting right in front of me. But Morgantown, they're releasing that one pretty soon. It's coming in August. New map. It's going to have the Grafton monster and some other creatures on it. I'm not big into the nuclear winter and the PvP, but brand new map, new creatures. Some new armor, they said, and some other new things, but it's a totally different kind of map. It's a more urban environment instead of out in the woods. So it looked kind of neat, and they kind of did a deep dive into that. I don't know how many of you guys play the nuclear winter stuff. Level 60 on nuclear winter, very cool. But Morgantown looks really, really neat. And so that is really neat. but it's coming soon. And the grafting monster looked kind of neat on that.
I got some cool pictures. I cannot wait for him to share them.
And
with
by
you
the
guys.
way, I know I'm going to be jumping around because I'm ultra tired, I'm ultra medicated, and I'm ultra excited too. But we learned,
just like Candy.
We learned what those crazy creatures were. That crazy creature on the Wastelanders trailer is the Wendigo Colossus. You know, that 3-headed thing that's got the real long legs? That is the Wendigo Colossus. And we are also getting, hey Jacob, we're also getting, if you know anything about Fallout lore, and this is what I love, guys. We've got some guys that are working on this. Now, this is where you can uncross your arms, Coach. We've got some guys that are working on this game that are real Fallout guys. They are going back to Fallout 3. They're going back to Fallout 1 and 2. They're skipping over Fallout 4. They are bringing the floaters back. Do y'all know what the floaters are? Some of y'all probably have never heard of the floaters, but the floaters are coming back. If you don't know what the floaters are, you can go look at them. They actually came in Fallout 1 was the first time they came in. But they were in Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. They were in the concept art of Fallout 3. Y'all can go to my Twitter page and look. Napoleon did some research into them. I've also got the pictures of them, the concept art for Fallout 76. But the reason I say that, the dialogue system is the Fallout 3 dialogue system, not the Fallout 4 dialogue system. They're going back and getting enemies from Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 and Fallout 3. I mean, these guys are really Fallout guys, and that's what I like to see. They're getting stuff from the old Fallout game.
Yeah,
so that's really
cool. They said they wanted to keep that alive. Wasn't that funny? I was trying. They actually, Jeff was it Jeff talking about how Star Wars was not, the new Star Wars was not, was it Jeff or was it the other guy?
That was actually the Doom guys, because the Doom guys go back to the old Doom too. But,
okay.
But the Fallout guys
there
are
was
doing
a
the
lot
same
of
thing.
information, you guys. Sorry.
Okay. And what I've been saying, people get confused about this. Again, I know I'm skipping around. People get confused that, and hopefully y'all see it now, and I've been saying this all along, Nuclear Winter involves a lot more than just the PvP match. Vault Raids is part of Nuclear Winter. There's a lot of other things like the display cases. That's actually part of Nuclear Winter, and that's coming very soon as well. But the Vault Raids are coming. Vault 94 is coming in just a few weeks, and I'm so excited for the Vault Raids. There's going to be 3 different levels of difficulty in the Vault Raids. And now I'm a little dubious on this. They say they're going to be very hard, okay? They're going to be very difficult, but we've been told that before. You know, I'm kind of like Coach on this one. I cross my arms on this one. We've been told things are going to be hard before, and they're like, eh. But there's 3 different levels so that anybody can do it, from an early person to
Like me.
To those that, well, to those of us that's been playing for quite a while. And the higher the level difficulty, the better the loot is. And one of the new power armors you saw a picture of on my Twitter, you can go see it. It's the potted plant power armor, but it's really cool. If you remember some of the lore behind Fallout,
I don't think you're ever going to get Fallout for $25.
I let the skepticism flow through. Do
you think you're ever going to get? You're not going to get Fallout for $25.
76.
Yeah.
It's starting to come down now.
$25.
Yeah, you had shit on sale.
Holy smack on a cracker.
Yeah, especially around good, not Good Friday, but
Black Friday.
Black Friday, yeah. Vault 90.
Waited a year.
Vault 94 is the one that's overgrown with all the kinds of plants and all that. Anyway, one of the top rewards for the Vault Raid of Vault 94 is the potted plant power armor. And if this wasn't a podcast, and of course I'm going to do videos on all this, I will show you that power armor. Again, you can go to my Twitter and see all of these things that we're talking about. It's a very cool looking power armor. It's crazy. Talk about the best camo job power armor you can get. But it's really awesome power armor called the Potted Plant Power Armor. But the vault raids sound very cool. And if we like it and give them feedback, then they're going to do more vault raids. They've already working on Vault 96 as well. We know that. But if we really like the vault raids, then they've got more lined up that we can do.
And give them
right off the
feedback
bat.
on Reddit.
And their forums as well.
Yep.
Yes. Now, what I was talking about right off the top of the show, and this is what I really want to talk to you guys about. They are truly transforming the game, and it's going to come through Wastelanders, okay? Nuclear Winter is great. It's just a little side game that lasts for 15 minutes. It is Wastelanders that is totally changing the game. Now, I'm going to give you a direct quote from Jeff Garner, and then I'm going to give you a direct quote
that's going to be cool, huh?
from Chris Meyer. Jeff Garner said, this was his quote, "We are infesting the map with human NPCs." And he used those words. We are infesting the map. Because, see, I was thinking, oh, they're just going to start slow. They're just going to put a few NPCs, because, it might harm the game world, But no, they are infesting the map with human NPCs. In fact, now, as you go into places and there's robots and this and that, Chris Meyer said, no, you're going to go into places and it's going to be a bartender. Jeff Garner said there's going to be random things that you run into out in the world that's going to be, two raiders fighting, or there's going to be, what am I trying to say? Random encounters all over the world with human NPCs, whether it's raiders or settlers or the cult of Mothman. That's another faction. But Chris Meyer brought up that there's going to be multiple factions that are going to be introduced, not just the settlers, the raiders, and the moth of cult, the cult, the cult of Mothman. But there's going to be multiple factions that are going to be introduced through this. But they are infesting the world with NPCs. I can't stress that enough. And
something's happening in the first week of August.
And then, guys, listen to this. They are introducing what we've all been asking for. They are introducing, yes, Jeremy, a karma type system. Now, they didn't call it the karma system. They called it a reputation system. But in essence, it is a karma system. And the way it was explained, and this is so cool.
You rock!
The way this reputation system was explained, Jeff Garner says you're going to have so many choices. He says when you come up on one random encounter, and I'm not missing this donation. I love it, and I promise I'm getting to you, but I got to get this point out. When you come up on one random encounter, he says you're going to have about 7 different ways you can handle it. Now, listen, I'm paraphrasing what Jeff Garner says, but you're going to have 7 different ways you can handle this situation. Now, this sounds like New Vegas to me, but this is in a random encounter, guys. He says it's going to be a fully fledged RPG. And this is in a random encounter, not a quest, a random encounter, okay? So, you talk about me sitting there excited about to jump out of my seat. So, okay. Thank you, Sinister. Let's see. Miss you, dude. Hope you and Queen have been good. Congratulates on 3K. $20. Man, thank you so
That's
much.
At least worth 2, right?
No.
Yes.
We do 1, but thank you so much.
That's okay. I owe Big T 1, so we're going to get 2 out of this.
Okay.
Okay, here's one.
Who the hell cares?
That's a really good one for this time of night.
Thank you, Sinister.
Here's the other one.
Ow, jerk.
That was for Big T. He's not on here, so it's okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome of you.
Thank you so much. That is amazing. That's awesome, Sinister. Jeff Garner actually, and hesitate to bring it up, but he actually brought up a situation with 2 raiders fighting over a Brahmin. This was his, and so evidently this is one of the random encounters out there. And he gave
Darren, I hope you have a good day, night at work.
Yes,
Night,
absolutely. Oh, well, be sure and watch this because we're going to cover a lot of things. Like I said, I've got a.
We should always stream it this time of night, and then we'd look good.
I've got several pages of notes here. He sit there and listed how many ways that you could handle it. He said you could.
He went on and on and on.
You could shoot one and give the Brahmin to the other. You could shoot both of them. You could. I mean, he just went through all these different ways you could handle it, and it just sounds amazing. How they're again reworking the whole game toward the way.
Thanks for dropping in.
They have been listening to what the fans want a Fallout game to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, they said that over and over. They're paying attention,
They're
and that's
listening.
when they said we read what's on their whatevers and on Reddit. They pay really, really close attention to that. So,
and one of the things that makes New Vegas my favorite game is the multiple factions. I love all the factions in New Vegas. I love the boomers and the kings, of course, but all the little factions. And it sounds like that Fallout 76 is going to have that now. And, somebody was talking about not liking multiplayer. And the way they've got the adventure mode now, you don't have the PvP in adventure mode anymore. In fact, if you don't engage with people, nobody can hurt you in adventure mode. So you don't have the PvP anymore. So you can totally play the game solo. And now with the NPCs, you're going to have basically a New Vegas type game that you either can play co-op, multiplayer, or solo. So I mean, what a game we've got going. They did say they're working on ways to increase the camp budget, so that's good news. Guys, again, I'm going to just be throwing you all kinds of information out. They went over all kinds of stuff. I don't know how many of you caught the panel. We also got little bits of information here and there from being there. But
welcome! This is their first stream.
All right.
And it looks decent
Awesome.
tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't. We're a little car lagged.
By the way, for you that are new, most of the time our stream is always on Saturday at 4:30 Central Time. This is strange because of QuakeCon and us just getting home. But thank you so much for being here.
In.
I mean, we just rolled
in. He was putting the stuff up in here, trying to get set up. And
I've still got my press pass on.
I was trying to get a bag unstuck out of a wheelchair wheel for Ripple, and I was like, you do the equipment, I'll go take care of the wheelchair with them.
The Wolfman's gone taking his girlfriend
Wolfman's taking Red home, and
some of y'all that missed right at the first, I have to say it again because it was one of my favorite that I didn't put on Twitter. They are adding bows and arrows with dynamite. I love that. That was one of the neatest things. So that is really good. Oh, in Houston, very cool.
Oh my
very
goodness!
Cool.
Yeah, you're close.
Very, very cool. Also, as you've already heard, they announced this before QuakeCon, but I think it's worth us bringing up. They are bringing companions to the game. They're going to be a little bit different because it's not something that we can constantly go around with. And it makes sense because it's going to be some of the same people. And they don't want us all walking around with the same person. That would be kind of weird. These are mainly going to be companions that we keep at our camps, but they will go on certain main quests with us. But they are romanceable, which is cool.
Oh, yeah, that was a funny part of the whole thing.
Yeah, the guy likes romanceable people. Hey, David. So
on the computer.
Yeah.
In the game.
In the game.
Only in the game.
They also are adding perk cards to the bow and archery
doing
weapons.
Cool stuff with the perk cards.
Hey, Sonder Bunny.
Hey, Sonder.
I hadn't seen you around in a while. It's good to have you back. This is another one.
You can jump to. Jeremy's like, yep, you're going to be able to jump to events, fast travel for free.
This is another one I didn't tweet out, and this is a major one. every 50 levels. Now, this one's huge, and we don't know all of this one. Every 50 levels, you can become legendary in a certain special, and you will actually get a legendary perk card, and you'll be able to do some other things as well that will increase your stats. And that's going to happen every time you hit another 50 levels. So that's pretty
Did you
cool.
talk about trading the cards on your
What's that?
tweets? If you've already got the perk cards, then
Mhm.
you're going to be able to
Listen to you.
trade them in for tickets.
Listen to you.
And then when you get so many tickets, you can get the perk card you want, right?
You've been listening.
Wasn't that what they said?
I don't know.
Am I
but
close?
I don't know, but you sound like you were listening. That's pretty
I was listening.
good. Somebody mentioned events, and again, we're going to slow down in a minute and really talk
I
through
don't
these
think
things
anything's going to be retroactive.
and answer some questions. Talking about events.
I didn't hear that word anyway. That doesn't mean they didn't say it. I didn't hear it.
Here's what they said about events, the changes to events that are coming very, very soon. They're trying to make the events better and more pleasing to people. They're going to be free to fast travel to. They're going to make them easier to see on the map. They're going to make better rewards just overall. And they're actually going to make new and more events coming soon.
You guys,
so,
like and share, like and share, like and share.
yeah, we've got 41 people on right now. So
I
that's
am
great.
impressed.
I want y'all to do me a favor. There is one picture. It is the blue picture, and I have to give credit to the Wolfman. I was going to do a video on this, but I want y'all to look at it right now. The blue picture that says Wastelanders, that's got the guy with the gun and the vault doors behind him.
I took a picture of that today.
I want y'all to look at the vault door and notice that the vault door does not say 76. It actually says 79. Have y'all noticed that? Just want y'all to look at that and tell me what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that's a mistake, or is it trying to tell us something?
It's got to be a tease. They always tease stuff.
It's just kind of neat.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. He's actually been around since I was like.
I don't know
19.
who he is, but thank you. H3.
Yeah.
11. H311. Sound like a chemistry
Coach, that's
equation.
why they're really trying to change up the events to make them more friendly. The seasonal events. This was really neat. Chris Meyer was the one that was talking about this, and this is something that's coming up very soon. People really liked the Foshnot Parade, the seasonal event that came up this past winter. And of course, we have the Meat Week that is supposed to be coming up this next week. Hopefully, it's coming out this coming Thursday. If they get patch 11 fixed, it's coming out this coming Thursday.
Say hellbound when I'm a preacher's wife. That just freaks me out.
You just said it.
I know, but I can't. I'm gonna have to stick with H311. That'll just freak me out.
So anyway, this is Meat Week is going to be a week-long
Sonder,
event.
they just didn't announce a July 4th event. There wasn't one this past July 4th.
Meat Week was actually supposed to be July 4th, and they didn't get it done in time because it has fireworks and all that.
They've got stuff coming the first week in August.
This is what Chris Meyer said. They have a
Heavenly Challenge.
They have a Halloween event that they're working on, guys. So we can look forward to a Halloween event that is coming up this year. That sounds really cool. We can talk about where we think the Halloween event might be in Fallout 76. You know, I've, of course, done the Scary Places series. There's a lot of scary type places in Fallout 76, maybe the Lunatic Asylum, some of the other places, but that sounds really cool. They're also doing an early winter event. Maybe something around Thanksgiving, something around time. The Pumpkin House would be another great place to do. That would be perfect, Jay. That would even be better. Yeah, the Pumpkin House. And then they're also going to do the Foshnot Parade again, which of course is great. So those are 3 more seasonal events that they have planned, and they have more.
Maybe they'll do Mardi Gras next year.
They have more that they're thinking about. Well, they don't have New Orleans in West Virginia, so they're probably not going to do that.
You can have Mardi Gras
parade.
everywhere. Can't you have Mardi Gras everywhere?
Now, huge news
We
came
have Mardi Gras in Arkansas.
when they asked about doing a test server. Now, I know that's kind of a sticky situation because it would be very good idea to do a test server because they have problems with these patches. So it would be a really good idea to do a test server. Well, when that subject came up, the subject of private servers actually came up, and Jeff Garner got a huge grin on his face, which was crazy. And the grin
One of
came.
the other ones said something about private servers.
Yeah, and Jeff Garner said they are coming much sooner than you think.
And somebody was like, they got.
Now, what does much sooner than you think mean? You know, we still didn't get a date. I have said I believe they're coming right after Wastelanders. I've said that all along. In fact, I said that way on back, and I'm not going to, I guess I am patting myself on the back, but maybe we'll get them before. I don't know. But just hearing that maybe we're getting the private servers.
That was Kane's favorite part.
And mods, you know, before this year is out. And today was all about hearing what's coming before 2019 is out, and private servers was mentioned. And
What
again,
were they starting in the first week in August? Do you remember? Like something's supposed to drop the first week in August.
Meat Week.
Is that Meat Week?
Meat Week is
Okay.
August Thursday. This coming Thursday.
The 2nd. No, the 1st. That's
First.
August the 1st.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was August the 1st. Was it August the 1st?
If that's Thursday.
Well, that's Thursday because
Okay, that's Meat Week.
your oldest has a birthday on the 2nd, and that's
Yes,
Friday.
That's Meat Week. So that's awesome. And again, they're going to try to increase the camp budgets if possible, and that is a wonderful thing. Did we talk about they're working on getting well, they've already got it on the schedule. They're going to do the camp display cases. They've talked about that quite a bit. I don't know if y'all seen that stuff or not, but yes, Bethesda has mine as well, Zonda Bunny. Again, they are totally transforming the game. With what they've done with Wastelanders, they are totally transforming Fallout 76. They're if they can pull off what they're talking about with the reputation system.
Please go easy on them when they're pulling this stuff off. It's going to take time. There's going to be bumps.
Thank you, Rob. We got a new subscriber from Montana.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate that so much.
We look kind of draggy tonight.
We hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Normally the KingCast is on Saturday, but at 4:30 Central Time.
Central, not your time. Central.
This one is just because of QuakeCon, but thank you so much for subscribing. I hope display cases isn't tied to the stash limit. It probably will be. I hope not, though.
Jacob.
I agree. See, I was hoping the same thing with the goodness, I just went blank.
Davis from Bryant? Well, that's like we just drove through there.
I was hoping the same thing about the I'm going blank. Don't ask
me.
Quit.
I said all I know.
You got to quit talking. Every time I about get it, you talk. The things you sell out of. What do you sell out of? The y'all know. Why can't I think? I'm too tired and medicated.
You told me to quit talking.
Vending machines. Thank you. Yeah, I was hoping they wouldn't be tied to the stash either, and they are. Hopefully one day they won't be either. Hey, Ghost. Has she been around? And I just didn't notice?
No, she hasn't.
Okay, what have I not mentioned? I got 5 pages, and I've been.
You should come back. It's pretty awesome here.
Yeah, we just got another subscriber from Arkansas. He tweeted me this morning.
Maybe that was his friend Dave from Bryant.
No, this guy was from Cave.
She's been strolling and trolling.
Cave City, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They have internet in Cave City? I'm just teasing.
Okay, guys, ask your questions. Anything about QuakeCon you want to. If it's Fallout 76, that's fine. If it's Doom, that's fine. Whatever. We had a blast. Again, I don't know if I've gone over everything.
They're like baggy, saggy.
We're
not going to go anywhere else with that.
There is so much I've got to get out as far as.
Did we meet or see Todd?
Todd was actually there Friday. I don't know why he wasn't on the panel. He must have had to leave because, yes, I saw his backside. It was kind of like in the Bible where Moses saw the back of God. Yes, but
I don't know that that's
that's what came to my mind. But yes, he was there, but no. Did you see Jacob left?
Yes, Rob, they did say that.
But no, I think he was going to be on the panel, but for some reason he wasn't. But the panel was great with the ones that were on there. It was the head of the studio from Dallas.
I bet it will too, Kate.
Chris Meyer,
That's
Jeff Garner,
cool.
and
it's even going to be available on Switch.
Oh,
so,
the Dooms.
Yeah,
oh, that's
so
awesome.
that's going to be cool.
That's awesome.
His face probably was glowing like Moses was. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, Heavenly Challenged.
Yeah, we had a great QuakeCon. We got to meet what Sean Baptiste, the guy that schedules
Sean
all.
Baptiste.
He
yeah,
schedules
he
schedules all the interviews. So hopefully we're gonna.
Now, why did we meet him?
Hopefully we're gonna line up a good interview for the KingCast,
Your queen
guys.
is working on some stuff.
We're gonna get a good interview for this KingCast. We're gonna get a good Bethesda interview
We got
right
you
here.
guys. We got you guys covered.
Maybe a Jeff Garner. Would y'all like to have Jeff Garner on here?
Heck
Somebody
yeah.
like that? Yep. Wouldn't that be a good live
I'm like
interview?
itching all over.
Let's see. So yeah, y'all get your questions in before we go. If they thank you. If they host the servers, they'll probably cost. If they allow you to host your own servers, probably not. Glad you guys went to QuakeCon. I've been playing Wolfenstein Youngblood, loving it. I love Wolfenstein Youngblood. It just got some very good reviews from PC Gamer. Nuclear Winter will be getting perk choosing from duplicate cards. What are the odds high-level characters get a fixed amount given when it happens? I want to look into the perk stuff with the legendary stuff coming. I want to see what they're going to do with all that perk card stuff. I really need to look into that stuff some more. I really don't know, Sinister, but thank you so much for that. Go ahead.
Here we go. I'm going to think that sounds so stupid later when I hear it. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Here we go. Go.
Look at his head.
Okay, you're too tired. Go.
April Fool's, dumbass.
Family friendly. Come on, Walter.
Most of the time.
Will the legendary specials be similar to legendary skills in Skyrim? I think that's where the idea comes from. Again, that's one of the things I want to learn more about. That sounds really cool because, again, every time you hit another 50 level, you're going to be able to become legendary in one of the specials and get a legendary special card. And then Jeff just went off saying there's a lot more to it that you get to do.
They were like,
and I was
he's
like,
talking too much.
I was like, I can't write all that you're saying, so I really have to go back and look at all that he said there, because he said a lot. I mean, you get to do a lot.
He did,
and people were going woo woo. So it must be really good.
Was Pete Hines there?
Yes, Pete Hines was there, but he was there Friday. He actually left to go be in Europe today. So as far as I know, he was at QuakeCon Europe today. So he was traveling a lot because remember QuakeCon Europe
was he there Thursday? So
was
he could
today.
Be in Europe today.
Yeah. No, he was there. He was there.
I think Europe's a day ahead of us, aren't they?
He was there Friday to do all the Doom stuff, but he wasn't there today.
All I know is I got some cool Doom stuff. And I'd show it to you guys, but I don't know where it is.
Talking about the private servers, I may do a
good night, Sinister.
Good night.
Thank you
and again,
so
thank you
much.
so much. I may
You
do
are
a
awesome.
Not soon, but I may do an in-depth video on the private servers. Maybe hopefully I won't have to.
Walter's just misunderstood.
Maybe they'll get here so I won't have to explain them.
So Rob Walter is just he's our
mascot.
He's my mascot for some reason. Like months ago when people started donating money, I started hitting the Walter button and it just kind of stuck. So now when anybody wants to hear Walter, they throw in some money.
Yeah.
We hear Walter.
Yeah. Let's see. Private servers and modding will probably detach you from seasonal events and vault raid. I'm sure there's going to be special rules and, I'm sure there'll be all kinds of stuff like that goes, let's see.
See, everybody loves Walter.
Sounds, well,
more than a jalapeno.
I got way behind. I'm sorry, guys. I got way behind.
I'll pay for a PS4 server for the KingsMan. Way to go, Psycho!
Wouldn't that be awesome for us to have our own server for the Kingsfolk or the Kingsmen or whatever we want to call ourselves?
You can't go to bed, Todd. We're not in bed either.
You'll be able to transfer legendary perks to new characters as well. Very cool.
Have we said hi to Todd yet? Hi, Todd.
Hey, Todd. I didn't even know Todd was here. Hey, Todd.
I just saw was heading off to bed when this popped up.
Okay. Yeah, we're about to too as well. Do you guys think that mod support will come to private servers? Absolutely, 100%. That's why they're doing it, or one of the main reasons they're doing it. In fact, Chris Meyer says that's
Your
one
wife
of the
rocks. We love her.
That's one of the things he's most excited for is mods. Chris Meyer talked to me. Well, I'm not supposed to say much, but Chris Meyer talked to me about private servers and mods at E3, guys. That's about all I can say. He talked to me about it privately at E3. Is that enough?
I don't even think I know this.
No, I didn't tell anybody.
How do you? He's not even a good secret keeper.
So there you go. Chris Meyer talked to me privately at E3 about private servers.
Chris Meyer talked to me privately.
Secrets are bad. Well, it's not a secret anymore.
Are good.
It's not a secret anymore. But I'm not telling you what he said.
That's funny.
Juicy. Yeah.
I'll record him when he talks in his sleep, you guys.
All I can say is
you need to hush.
No,
don't do like your daughter when she was little.
Yeah, I'm not. No, all I can say is he is super excited. He has a passion for the mods and private servers. Absolutely. Tell us. That's what I'm telling you. Absolutely. Hey, do y'all guys, and I'm not going to keep y'all up all night. I appreciate y'all being here talking about this stuff. I'm going to be working overtime, guys.
Walter can totally take out a scorched beast.
Let me tell y'all really quick in the next few days what I'm going to be working on. As most of y'all know, I take Sunday off to do church and to be with my family. But after that, I've got my Doom review to do. I've got my Wolfenstein review to do. And I'm going to do an overview of all of this Fallout stuff. I'm going to do an overview of it. And then I'm going to do some individual videos on some of this stuff because I don't think one video on everything we've talked about tonight is good enough for it. So, I mean, we're talking about some major videos coming up.
In other words, he'll be leaving us tomorrow.
And that's if
going back to his mom.
That's if nothing else happens. So, that's.
Is it Tejas?
Tejas,
because that J should be an H.
Yeah.
It's morning where they live, so we're not keeping them.
Oh, cool. That's good. And Rob says amen on going to church.
Absolutely.
Amen. And I know Jacob believes that too. I would watch you play New Vegas. That's cool. And by the way, when I do get good internet, I've got a lot of live streaming to do. I want to do some live streaming of
We'll be leaving tomorrow.
If y'all are interested, I am going to do some live streaming of Wolfenstein and some ESO and what else was I going to live stream? Oh, those
I don't
two.
know.
Those two mainly.
I'm not here for gaming content.
Yep.
I'm kind of sad that I'm learning gaming content.
Why?
Because I always say I'm not here for gaming content.
You are the Bethesda babe.
Still got to get that on a shirt.
Anything else do we need to?
The J does not have to be an H. So is it pronounced with a J or an H? Or not at all? Is it like Teos?
No, I bet it's Teos.
Well, now I need to know though. Is it Teos? No pronunciation of the J.
Smarter.
Tejas,
Gaming helps people
where you
be
pronounce
smarter.
it, or Tejas, where it's an H. So is it Tejas? It's with a J. Tejas? I'm probably like totally butchering it. I'm really sorry.
And you're stoked for the West Virginia trip.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
We're going to do some more talking
Tejas,
about that one.
okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Uh,
West Virginia trip is going to be cool.
Yes.
His mind just went blank, if anybody's wondering.
no, I was about to tell them something. Before we go very quickly, let me tell y'all a couple of things.
Well, come on, Jackson Gates. Let's go to West Virginia.
Let me get some
Tell Jackson hi.
Hey, Jackson. Let me say thank you to Jackson, my newest Patreon. Thank you, sir.
Hey, your little thing you did today or yesterday gave me inspiration, and you need to come down here because we need to install 3 of those at our place. And since you know how...
I was thanking my Patreon, and you jumped in.
Well, but he's my friend.
Now that they can see, here is the thing that we're going to give away. This is a signed...
More secrets now that you're tired.
This is a signed Doom print that we will give away on the next KingCast.
And did you guys see what the Queen won?
That will be next Saturday at 4:30 Central.
We had 3 of those for you guys, but Wolfman stole 1 and Red stole 1.
So y'all be
now there's only 1.
Y'all be sure and be here. This is what the Queen won for the King. It is the LP of the Doom soundtrack. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Now, what was I going to tell them? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about the trip real quick.
The trip. So next summer, Lord willing, we will be taking a 4 to 5 day trip to West Virginia to a few different places. You will be responsible for your own transportation to and from the first and last location. But then, we'll meet up at the first spot and we'll travel on like a tour bus together and stay at some bed and breakfast each night and go explore the sites in West Virginia together. So get ready for some more news coming on that. We're going to have to get busy with it. But it's going to be fun to spend 5 days with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Todd. Vinyl's back in style now.
Yeah, it is.
Vinyl's all the rage. I was going to announce one more thing, but I can't remember what it was. But
so Wolfman is totally vintage. Did you know they're like selling record players? They're making all kinds of neat new ones. Yeah, it's really a big thing now.
The Mothman hunting trip. Yep, I like that. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Speaking of the Wolfman, he's home.
He's home. I heard him coming.
Well, guys, do y'all have any more questions or anything to cover? If not, guess what I'm about to do?
Go to bed.
I'm going to go to bed.
Anyone on 76 for PS4 can look me up at this same name.
Yes. Remember, new subscribers, we have Discord. If you're not on our Discord, please go over there because all of our, or most of our subscribers are over there and they will give you their gamer tags and all that so that you can hook up with them and play 76. So if you don't know how to get on our Discord, the link is in
Good
the
night,
description of every
Night,
video.
Psycho.
So please get on our Discord and use that. That would be great. And if you would like to become a
Thanks, Todd.
Patreon like Jackson, thank you again, Jackson, for being a Patreon. That link is also
Good night, Jacob.
in the description as well.
Good night, no matter. I
And-
feel like I'm on the Waltons.
And
Good
there
night, John Boy.
and there are a lot of benefits to being a
There's
Patreon.
Win
So
Rat.
y'all be sure and hit that like button. Thanks again, guys.
If you're on Twitter, go find KingFanMan and the Mississippi Queen.
No, just me. Who needs to find her? Right?
I'm really too tired for him to be a booty head.
I'm always a booty head, right?
You are.
Thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Good night, you guys.
Thank y'all for joining us late.
Jackson, kiss your wife for me. I love her. Love you too. Y'all have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.